When people hear under the influence, they think intoxication, but here it means something deeper. Here it means being moved by real stories, being inspired by greatness, and being influenced by the ones shifting culture forward. The mic isn't for noise, it's for impact. The space isn't for fame, it's for purpose. Welcome to Under the Influence, where we sit down with the voices redefining Nashville from the inside out. Okay, you were born in Augusta, Georgia, and raised in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. How did those places shape the Chantrel we see here today?
Augusta, I was born there, but don't really remember a lot about it. But I claim Goldsboro, North Carolina as home. And that is like Eastern North Carolina, down home, just like a lot of, I don't know, like we didn't have a lot of cities, a lot of family was there. So I think that just really made me who I am.
You have a rich culture too, like Gullah Geechees are down there. Are you familiar with them?
Yeah, a little bit. Like my family, I think a little bit from there.
Okay.
I feel like we know some of our history, not a lot of it. I think that comes apart with being from there.
Of course. And the food.
Spectacular. Yeah, nothing like Eastern North Carolina barbecue.
Okay, I can take you up on that. Some tendering. Now, before the titles, before the company, before the music industry, what did younger Chantrel believe was possible for her?
I think I had to learn a lot about what possibilities there were out there. Being from Eastern North Carolina, especially music as a career wasn't something I could ever think of.
Really?
No. Like everybody in my family was a teacher, a preacher, or both. Like that's what you did. And so it was a lot of church, and it was a lot of, for my growing up, like we didn't listen to secular music. Wow. So a lot of my love, I think, of music came from like not being able to get to it and discovering it in a new way, mostly through my brother. Shout out to my brother.
What was you like sneaking in his CDs, or how did that go?
It was more like, I remember my brother did. You remember those like CD subscriptions? Like you probably too young.
I'm gonna say yeah though.
I'm telling my age now. You would like write in on a little postcard, and you would get like 15 CDs a month for like a certain amount of money. Like it was a CD subscription. And so my brother signed up for it. My dad found out, and he took his CDs. And I remember he got like a whooping, like it was a whole thing. But I found where my dad like hid his CDs, and I would like take it. And I remember one of the first ones was like Graduation, Kanye West.
Kanye West Graduation?
Yeah.
What's up?
And I was like sneaking, like the whole album, just listening to the CD from front to back and getting that experience, looking at like the sleeves and like figuring out who made this. And being in the closet listening to that while my brother had got in trouble for it. So it was a lot of fun.
And then that's how we got the music exec today?
I think that spurned my love for music. And even then, wasn't even realizing there was still like a possibility to work within that. And it wasn't until, we were talking about this a little before, but about like college days, like my senior year in college, where I had always done event planning, always like planned like my parents' 25th anniversary, planned like MLK banquets, like things like that.
Yeah.
In my senior year, I planned our spring concert, and about flunked out of college trying to plan it.
But you went out with a bang. Okay.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Who'd y'all have?
Ray Schramer. Sold out in like hours.
Beautiful.
And had a soccer field full of people, like 3,000 people at a concert my senior year. So that was like a moment where I was like, oh, people do this for a living. How can I figure out how to do this for a living? And so from there, it wasn't even cute, glamorous, just like going to my local venues. What can I do here? How can I help?
Was that your earliest like taste of the music industry?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guerrilla marketing.
Like getting in the venues.
So you just went around door to door like, hey.
Like, how can I intern here? Yeah. So one of the first places I interned, it was actually after I graduated from college and got a degree from a really great school, but I was still like, I want to do music and do unpaid internships. And so it was Motor Co. in Durham, North Carolina. And I did this job they called a door. Okay. I think they made it up. I don't know what a door is, but I did everything, whatever they needed. Park cars in the rain, like did the social media, did green room, like whatever they needed, I was there.
Oh, you got some grit in you.
I didn't know how to get here.
Going door to door and asking, how can I help? you started working with the CEO of M Theory, Cameo Carson. What did that teach you about leadership?
I think that's a big jump too.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, fill us in then.
No, it's a whole big jump. I think there was a lot of years of like doing things for free, internships, working festivals, working live shows. And then I eventually worked at a music label. And then I met Cameo Carlson after being here for a couple years in Nashville. But I do like meeting her was a godsend.
What did that relationship teach you about leadership in the business?
Ooh, Cameo is like this really special person that has like this sixth sense type of empathy, but also ability to cut through like bullcrap. Like that's like I wouldn't mess with her. Like she's always going to be able to suss out the situation and be very direct with you to make sure that you get to a solution. Taught me was proximity is very important. Being in rooms where they make decisions is very important. And then once you get into those rooms, integrity is super important. So I think like being able to be a person of your word and speak to power has been something that I think my parents have instilled in me, and it's taken me a long way in this very interesting industry.
So like your first time being in those big rooms, what was your experience? How'd you navigate through that?
I listened.
Ooh, okay. Because sometimes you don't need to say nothing at all.
Yeah. Still listen. Yeah, always.
From your point of view, what is a misconception or something that people don't understand about artist management, outside looking in?
One, I think people feel like you have to be, there's two sides of this coin. Like you have to be very special to do it. I think anyone can be an artist manager, and anybody can be a great artist manager. I think it goes back to that thing of listening, where every artist is different. An artist manager's goals are based on an artist's goals. What do they want for their career, and what do they need? Some artists may need more structure. So, like, are you a person that's able to fit and align with that? Some people may need accountability. Some people need protection. Like, what is it that they need, and how can you fill that need? So,
and you're a Gemini, so you're good at adapting to. A newly found Gemini, I forgot. She just found out, guys.
And we don't want to like reveal
anything. So mysterious. And before you take on an artist, what are like 3 qualities, if you could boggle it down to 3, that you look for?
Ooh, 3.
Before you waste your time.
Because I look for a lot.
Okay.
In all things you want to align. But I think 1 would be consistency. I think that's something that even I struggle with is consistency, but seeing someone that has started that for their own business makes it a lot easier for you to like help them with that momentum. Someone with great communication.
Okay. CC.
Yeah, when it's good and when it's not. I think that's, especially when you're doing with art, it can be a little harder to communicate. So someone that tries consistently and is really good in that. And number 3.
Dun, dun, dun.
Self-aware.
Ooh, in what aspect?
I think this idea of artistry and celebrity can start to morph a lot of people's real image of themselves. And so being self-aware of what the outside things are doing and what is real. Because like when you see an artist, there's really a team behind them.
Exactly.
And I think that definitely seeing yourself in a certain light can change, that self-image. But someone that's constantly self-aware.
Get into, for the people who don't know who Miss Cameo Carson is, who is this great that you studied under?
I met Cameo Carlson as she was the CEO of M Theory. M Theory is a manager services company where we serve artist managers amongst many genres, helping them be really strategic in their business. Awesome idea. But she's also been integral in the startup of iTunes using ringtones.
What?
She's worked with so many artists. I can't even start to name because I'm
But if you could name a few.
Lil Wayne, Amy Winehouse, Mickey Guyton. Like the list is crazy. Yeah.
Gagged.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's an amazing person. And I think just like even past that, like amazing, genuine, like baseline person, someone that cares about human beings and seeing good done. I think she takes a lot of accountability in that, and like knowing that there are a lot of structures and systems, and when you're a part of those, how can you bring change?
At what point was it for you that you realized that the industry was missing something, and what problem did you see, and you was like, Chantrelle Co can solve this? Was it a dream, a vision, a Bible lesson?
I feel like I've always been in like sort of jack of all trade type positions. My first kind of full time into music was working at a music label, a gospel label down in Franklin, Tennessee.
What was the label called?
RC Inspiration.
Okay.
At that time, I wonder if it's still named. I think it's still named that. And kind of like seeing all parts of a label and how they served artists. And I saw it as really like they were pushing the projects. And then I'm like, wait, what happens? Because still I'm trying to learn more about music and the music industry, coming more from venues and live events of like, oh, they don't even talk about touring anymore. Like they're just talking about the project. How do I get to know more about how this artist business is working? Because now I'm understanding a lot about distro, a lot about publishing, a lot about synchronization. But like there's this artist as a person that has to create the music, who's helping them in life and navigate. And that's when I will say God led me to meet Cameo Carlson through email and found out about M Theory. And I think at that time, I had never heard of a company that helped managers in that way, that allowed me to touch these very big artists and their teams very holistically. So now I'm working on like tour rollouts. I'm working on with the actual label and like how are they getting the music from the artists, from the manager, and the conversations with the artists for what is the creative for their album and how it kind of cycles through that whole team to be able to create a work that is marketed and like goes out to the world.
And all that helps you with your vision of Chantrelle Co.
And I think seeing that and also seeing my community and not always seeing these processes in my community, I was like, oh, there's reasons why these people are successful.
Yes.
It's because there's a pipeline that was created and now they're running it over and over because they know how to make success. How can I bring that back to my community in a way that we value?
And that is the birth story of Chantrelle Co.
I guess so, yeah.
So why did you feel your business was necessary?
I think my business first was necessary for me.
In what way?
I am learning as a creative, as a person, as a millennial, as a human being that's had to work from 9 to 5 to build a lifestyle that's comfortable and that still isn't comfortable. Like it wasn't working for me. It wasn't working for me. And then looking long term, I was just like, I don't want to do this all my life. And although it is very rigorous and it is very challenging, entrepreneurship seems to like fulfill other parts of that. Like I love the freedom of being able to create my day in the way that I need to structure it. I also got to make money. But I feel like that kind of like handoff is worth it for me to have like a more healthy lifestyle, emotionally, like physically, mentally, spiritually. Like I needed this moment to pursue entrepreneurship.
How'd you spend your first free day? You're like, oh, I don't gotta go to my 9 to 5. What did you do?
So I had a really great transition.
Okay.
So I have to set myself up in ways that creates a little structure. I come from a military family.
Ooh, mom or dad?
Both.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I started over the Christmas break and transitioning myself to wake up at a certain time and like create a routine. And so by January 1st, the routine is started. Like I'm up, I'm outside, I'm moving, and then I have like a checklist of like there's the baseline structures I have to follow up on, making sure like I am getting banking information together, that my company is being registered again this year, like the baseline
Come on,
things.
you you were focused. This wasn't just no spur.
If I'm not focused, I'm a fail.
Exactly. Yes.
So I'm trying to just create some structure to my days where I can have the baseline things checked off and I can be in a state of like closing deals, of like doing the things I need to do.
Are you a shark? Are you a fox? Or are you a lion when it comes to closing these deals?
Probably more like a golden retriever. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I don't know.
Give us something different.
I'm making that up. I'll go cat-like. I'll go lion.
Lion? Okay.
Yeah.
So you stalk?
Oh, I'm definitely going to stalk. I'm a stalker. Like, that's what social media is for, right?
Exactly. Do you stalk from your real page or you got like a secret page?
Is this the game yet?
No, this is not we can't know. We just asking a question.
It depends on who you are.
So secretive. That's that Scorpio, right?
You know, like if some people gotta be from the Finsta. Some people,
okay, I'll stalk you from my
some
regular
people,
page.
I want to be bold. I want you to see I watched every story.
I want to like that post from 2 years ago. Actually,
It's never an accident. It's never an accident.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Really in. Two things people don't think go together: creativity and business. How do you bridge that gap?
Ooh. I think they definitely go together, kind of like pain and pleasure. Like you have to have both. And I think for artists, this is what I think is my superpower. It's finding flexible structure for creativity.
Yes.
So I love, what takes a lot of bandwidth, but I love project managing artists, especially through a rollout. Because you figure out what's the best way they communicate. That's not like taxing as they're having to be in this artistic and vulnerable space. How can they realistically hit the deadlines that they've like goaled out, and like being proactive so that it's not stressful for them. And artists are so interesting. Like it could be some of the simplest things that like one thing takes up like so much bandwidth that seems so simple. But for them, it is so heavy. It's such a heavy lift. So if you can remove that one barrier or change it in some way that allows it to be more bite-sized, then like they're speeding through all the other things. And a lot of times it's mental.
It all starts in the mind.
Like posting on social media.
That's so fun for me. But I know some people be like, oh. I love the posting aspect.
See, a lot of us hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But not when you posted your Music Row article. So let's talk
They
about
posted that. I just had to accept the
accept the collaboration. But how was that industry recognition with the coverage on Music Row? What did that do for validating your work and your business?
I think that was a really affirming moment to one. It was LB reached out to me in email after I had sent my little sad last email of like, this is my last day at M Theory. This is how you connect with me. And I'm starting this business. And then she's just been an amazing person and and I guess read the email and was like, would you be okay if we shared this? This is amazing. Congratulations. And so I think just affirming of like relationship building, genuine relationship building works. And just like, all right, this is real. Let's go.
Now, were you like jumping up and down like, Music Row, hit the Dougie?
Yeah.
Why you being so shy? And you know, Nashville can be somewhat kind of a challenging place, kind of cliquey. How do you navigate as a businesswoman?
Cliquey. I think it's really familial. I don't know if I'm
get in
just
where you fit in.
Yeah. I definitely, as a Black woman in kind of like leadership or music, I think it's definitely like you have to be confident, unapologetic. Like you have to be yourself, and you have to find those people that align.
Yes.
Because I wonder now, I'm like, do I look cliquey from the outside? But like finding those people that you can really like trust.
How'd you pick your fruit, as Erykah Badu would say? How'd you find your community here?
I learned over time. I think some relationships take time, some don't need to take time. But I've been blessed that like I'm trying to be in, like, just be. And all the places that I've been, I've met amazing people that then connect, and like those relationships build organically.
In your opinion, what does it take to build longevity in music? Like, not just a moment. And what are the systems you have to have in play?
Longevity in music, I think, starts with today. It starts with the story. Like,
You think even still now?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't follow. I feel like a lot of artists, we follow because, like, their life.
Yeah.
We're trying to look at what's happening and how does the music tell us tea about what's happening. Like, am I not describing Swifties? I don't know.
No, exactly. She's so cryptic. Let me say.
Let me get off her before I. Okay.
No way. Let's stay there.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I will offend a lot of my friends.
Okay. We don't want to lose any of those friends now.
They already know, but it's okay.
That's how I feel about Nikki.
Oh, see, I'm a millennial, so Nikki holds a special place.
See, we just can't let her go.
Yeah, I can't let her go. I can't let her go.
What's your favorite Nikki song?
Why I have like 10 in my head right now? Because I would say Itty Bitty Piggy, just because it's nostalgic. Like, that's childhood for
On the plane with
Wayne.
You can call me Whitley. I go to Hillman.
Okay,
Listen,
why are
I'm
we
the
doing
baddest in the
this?
school.
You're the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my
Chantrel's lane. How do you? Not a moment. She built longevity. You know, some people can just be a quick moment. Like, I won't say any names. Like a quick, like, boop, and then you're gone. But like, what systems you have to have in play to be icon status? We're never gonna forget Beyonce. Never gonna forget Michael.
Yeah, I think a lot of those people, they put in a lot of time, and it was those stories over time. Like, they knew their narrative, they knew their stories, and it's really like when the story aligns with the music is when you go to a different place. Like, I think of like Adele, or I'm trying to think of like people in this time right now, Olivia Dean and Ray. Like, they're having that moment of like, their story is aligning with the music. And we're really into all of it.
Looking ahead, Chantrel, 5 to 10 years from now, close your eyes. How do you envision Chantrelle Co. evolving? How will the country space be changed because you were here?
One, I could go on a soapbox about the country space. There's a lot of things I want to see in it.
Like what?
Reclamation. For
Break that down for us.
For blackness and country. I think we like to call it a lot of things when we put black people in country, like call it country soul, but I want us to reclaim country. Like, I think that's what we have been. And even for me, it wasn't comfortable for a long time. But understanding the roots of it and where it comes from, what it means, like, it is blackness. But same as when we say America. So, like, how do we reclaim that? But I don't even know if that's realistic. Beyoncé already tried, so I don't know. I don't know. But for Chantrelle Co., I don't want to be genre-based. Okay. I do see it as being an entity that has multiple arms. So currently, I am launching a creative representation agency that's going to have a completely other name.
Okay.
To represent a lot of these directors and photographers that I get to work with in music a lot of times, but helping them manage their business to reach even past music-related art, but into editorial, into film. And how do we build that pipeline here in Nashville that's an entertainment mecca?
I love that.
So I want to see it really help aid, especially Southern art, Southern stories.
Where'd you get this love and this passion for the arts from?
I think it's just always been there. I think even just growing up in church and hearing music and hearing songs, and that's the first way of like really communicating and feeling things.
Yes.
Went into then like painting, and my parents afforded me an amazing childhood.
Beautiful.
Of like discovering piano, discovering clarinet, discovering like Michael's art classes, like all the things. And so I just think expressing it through that way has always been like, I don't know, natural for me.
And you just decide to hone in on music for right now, because later it's going to be directors in film.
I think, yeah, I think they kind of all go in hand in hand. Like I've always loved film as well, and how music is told through film. Like I love a music video. Love a music video. I'm the child of that era. Like,
you feel like they're getting better now, or they're getting worse, or it just depends on the director?
I think we had a really great era of music videos with intentionality before, and now it's about content.
And we're back with Chantrelle. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Are you feeling under the influence?
Almost.
Well, this next game is sure to get you there. This game is called Sip or Spill. So you can either sip the vinegar water or spill the tea.
Okay.
I'll take a nice whiff, you know? Open up your nasal cavity.
Yeah, okay.
This one is called Industry and Power. So what is a hard truth about the music business that people aren't ready to hear?
It's not about talent.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Talent is really great, and I feel like as like consumers, we want talent. But there's a lot of other factors that are going into it. Like the people that show up, they're going to be, even if they're not the best. And a lot of times it's the people who have the most money to stay consistent and have those kind of like teams behind them are going to be the ones that are most successful.
Can you name an artist who that applies to?
Ooh, that's how this is getting, that's how this, okay, that's the game.
You didn't want to spill. Go ahead.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yes. We got a sipper.
I kind of like vinegar though, so.
Oh, maybe I should have got hot dog water.
Ew, that is nasty.
Okay, what is a specific moment you realized the system wasn't built to protect the artist?
A specific moment? I'm going to be like, most moments. Most moments, I feel like the industry is definitely not built to protect, especially artists of color.
What about a specific moment?
I don't know why I'm so stumped.
You like that vinegar, girl. Go ahead and sip it.
Nah, I don't like it. That's why I'm like trying to think so hard. Oh, there was Jesus. I don't know if I can even talk about that. I got a lot of NDAs.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I do it without names?
No, we need the name.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
I've signed an incredible amount of NDAs in my life.
Okay. Do you regret? No, just way.
No. Oh, God. No. No.
Okay. What is a business myth you once believed until an experience proved otherwise?
That labels were giving artists like amounts of money that they knew they couldn't pay back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
360 deals.
Yeah.
The next category is management and leadership. What is the biggest mistake you see new managers make?
Setting unhealthy boundaries and unrealistic expectations. Like coming in to like be the solve all for an artist and be that one person that's answering all the questions. I think an artist manager isn't meant to know everything, but they're meant to find the answer. So I think sometimes like setting an unhealthy expectation starts off relationships where then that artist is expecting this thing consistently and they're not able to uphold that.
What is the time you have to protect an artist even when it costs you?
I think especially in a role of equal access and advocacy, a lot of times like it wouldn't be for it wouldn't like if something doesn't work in the same parameters, like I would put myself as like up to like talk about it and be like, this is why this doesn't work for this artist.
But have you had a moment like that?
Oh yeah.
When it cost you?
Yeah, I think it costs me like having I have to be the person to make uncomfortable conversations.
Tell us about that moment.
For instance, I think when Beyoncé came out with Cowboy Carter, there were a lot of especially black women artists that were asked questions about country, and those questions would come in. Like I would have to ask for those questions in advance, and having to be the person like when they ask these very general questions of like asking like why you do country, or these questions of like as if the space isn't for you, and having to reframe those questions before it got to the artist, or so the artist wouldn't have to be perceived as that disagreeable person or like even put in that scope of having those conversations and really like standing for them.
And what did that cost you, like having to tell them, hey, we can't ask this question?
For me, I mean, I kind of enjoy being that advocate. So I think sometimes it just costs like people feeling like, I don't know, like warm and cozy about me.
Leadership lesson you learned the hard way. Chantrel, I feel like you're trying to avoid the vinegar water.
I am. I very much am because I don't want another sip, but I'm going to answer this one.
Okay.
A leadership lesson I learned the hard
What's the first one you think of?
I've often, and maybe I need to probably keep breaking this down in therapy, but I often ask for forgiveness rather than for permission.
Oh.
And it doesn't always work out in your favor.
Like what?
I think I've had times where like I've assumed that I could go on trips and then was already planning them and then found out like it wasn't in the budget and then like end up paying for it myself.
Ooh.
Yeah. So sometimes you just got to slow down and wait.
And read the fine print.
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos get that bill back. Oh, it's on me.
We learn
And we move on.
and then we create our own business.
Okay, this next category is entrepreneurship and Chantrelle Co. What is the scariest part of launching your own company?
Entrepreneurship itself is teaching me that it's really not about what you're selling.
Mm-hmm.
It's about being your best self. That all this hinges on me. Like, I am the person that's going to make this successful or not.
Yes.
And where that's like encouraging because I know I have more control over that, it's also scary because like it's me.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have conquered yourselves yet, but like I'm still working on me. So every day it's
I love
like
that, how you phrase that.
every day it's really like trying to be consistent and show up and work for something that like I may have never seen, but trust that God has like this plan for me. And that if I keep showing up in the spaces that he places me in, then
all of it's going to work out for the good.
It's all going to work out.
What is a moment where you question if building something ethical was sustainable? Because dirty money.
I think I've always tried to think about that. Because, like, I mean, America, we're not built, like, we are literally capitalist. Like, we're built for this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not supposed to be fair. This is not supposed to be for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always wondering, like, is it going to be sustainable? But then I just choose to trust in something else.
And what is a win that you had that meant more than money or recognition?
My biggest wins are when the people I'm working with win. When there's some, like, because I always, like, my work is closely related to other people and, like, how their art grows and builds. So when I see them, like, hit new heights, that is so encouraging and so exciting. I think some of the biggest things is seeing, like, people grab more freedom. So whether that's working with a manager who is able to, like, build infrastructure and structure for their own company and go into entrepreneurship full time for themselves and find resources to, like, pay health insurance and all the things they actually need and advocate for themselves, like, that's exciting. To see artists go on their first tour.
Yeah.
And perform in those rooms, to see them nominated for awards, and it's just amazing. All of it.
This last segment on Sip or Spill is called the Truth Serum. Okay. What is a boundary you had to learn to enforce as a woman in leadership?
A boundary to enforce, though, is my time. Like, my time is my time.
Send me your talking points.
My time is my time.
Yes.
And I have to also respect other people's time.
Something you no longer tolerate in business relationships.
Definitely not disrespect. I feel like that's like a fundamental, like, let's just get on a higher energy. Let's like, why do we even need this? So that's definitely baseline. But something else I don't tolerate, because I don't even want to consider that. That's bare minimum. Like, people trying to lowball me. Like, I get it. I'm trying to help people for sure.
Yes.
But like, people have to get paid to do the things. Other people have to get paid. Other people have responsibilities, and the price is the price.
Cough it up.
If not, like, best of luck, and let's talk soon if we can revisit this. It'd be amazing.
Put a pin in it. Mm-hmm. So, Chantrel, what does legacy mean to you?
Legacy is generational. I think it's like acknowledging what's come before me, paying homage to that, understanding it, knowing it, but also setting something up for what's to come after me and leaving it better than what was given to me.
I love that. Okay. And that was it on Sip or Spill. You did good.
Thank you.
You know, your organs are going to be feeling awake tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Already. We're here.
Our last game is called This or That.
Okay.
You can get with this.
You can get with that. You can get with this. You can get with that.
Major labels. Universal Music Group or Sony Music Entertainment?
Sony Music Entertainment paid my first bills. It's Sony.
Okay, Sony or Warner Music Group?
I'm going to pick Sony.
Universal Music Group or Warner?
Universal.
Why?
I like their artists better.
Which one?
Mickey Guyton.
Shout out to Miss Guyton. Okay, label culture and strategy is the next category. So creative freedom or marketing muscle?
Gosh, dang it. You need both.
Which one more?
Marketing muscle.
Okay.
That was hard. I don't even like saying that.
Why?
You need marketing muscle. If it's going to go, you need it.
Over creative freedom?
I mean,
come on, give us the real. What that budget got to look like?
It got to look, like no one's going to hear. There's like what was the number? There's like 100,000 songs released every day.
Yeah.
Like it could be the most creative, amazing thing, but without marketing, no one is going to hear it.
Artist development or data-driven hits?
Artist development.
Long-term vision or fast momentum?
Long-term vision.
Okay, indie versus major energy. So major label backing or independent ownership?
Independent ownership.
Why?
You can retain that creative freedom. And I think with social media, you're able to find your audience and then really use entrepreneurship in your own advantage to fund yourself in marketing.
Oh, she's giving out the gems. Big teams or lean intentional teams?
Ooh, lean intentional.
Global reach or niche loyalty?
Global reach.
All right, this is decision maker reality, the category.
Okay.
Great A&R or great management?
Great A&R.
Why?
Anybody can be a manager.
You did say that. Strong contracts or strong relationships?
Gosh, you can't do one without the other.
Which one a little more? Contracts or relationships?
See, I'm a Gemini. I can't do or.
Yes, pick a side, Gemini.
Relationships.
Okay. And why? Over contracts and deals.
I think if you have trust in relationships, that like prayerfully, the business is always good.
And last one, timing or talent?
Timing.
Ooh, now that's tea.
I think you can have all the talent in the world, but if you're not ready to be on that stage, it's going to end terribly. You need to be ready.
And you got to get ready by signing up with Chantrelle Co. Okay. You've been influenced.
Yes. This is amazing.
Yes, you were such a great guest. You gave us all the gems. We love it. And you look gorgeous.
Thank you, Yanka Bentley.
Yanka. And I'll see you guys next episode.